Hello, this is Morgan Friedman, live and direct from Columbus, Ohio, here to bring you the King Kaleb Podcast. Hide your white women and buckle up.
Getting sets of dips in, flexing different, make you niggas cut a check to kick it. Man, tell them this an easy run. If you the best, you the easy one. I'm a nigga with an attitude.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 58 of the greatest show to ever be made here, the King Kaleb Podcast. Back at it again, folks. King Kaleb here, back live in the studio, second floor. I know you guys are always wondering where I'm doing this, the 2.5 people that listen. Back in the kitchen, wrist whipping, cooking that insert sponsor we're going to do later. Back at it again. So yeah, if you're hearing random noises and cracks and crinkles, it's either the TV, my fridge, the floor, the hose. But no. Yeah, back at it again on the mic to talk random nonsense, nothing of relevance. Yeah, let me get this computer started so we can edit this later. Microsoft, man, they killed me, man. I don't know. I'm pretty sure everyone has this problem because damn near every Microsoft computer I've ever been on is like this. It gets slow as fuck, man. It might be basic and simple and more user-friendly than Apple, but it is ages slower. Viruses everywhere. You always need an antivirus for the virus of the antivirus. You can't download shit. It takes 8 hours to fucking load something, to click something. You have to click it 8 times and it's not responding, and then you just gotta fucking unplug the whole computer from the socket at that point, because it's like, can this shit ever work? Like, fuck. Yeah, that's one of the many things I'm saving up for, man. House and fucking iPod. Apple laptop might be the second thing on my list. I've really been keeping my money, just keeping my money. I've been very frugal with it recently, folks. I know you guys care. Speaking of Apple, I don't know why we're just going on a random rant about shit not working, but for you people that have fucking AirPods, and I'm not one of these lame motherfuckers that have AirPods just to act cool or some shit. I don't know where that even came from. I think that's just insecure people who don't have AirPods being upset that people have AirPods, and maybe one of them bragged one time. So, you know how insecure these motherfuckers are. These sad souls. Anyway, this shit, for some reason, it always only works in the right ear sometimes. I gotta put it all the way back in and back out of the fucking, of its little egg sphere home thing. I don't know, man. First world problems. I wanted to start the podcast off with. Jesus Christ. Living in a half a double, man. One remote falling down. Everyone in the fucking neighborhood can hear it. Jesus. Anyway. Yeah, man. Another day, another minutes, another week goes by in the life of Kaleb here. Knees cracking at 22. And, yeah, just work nonsense. Haven't been working that much. I had 6 days off, did absolutely nothing. Loved that. Worked for 2 days. We'll be off for another 6 days, and then days here and there off, on and off. Just nonsense bullshit. But yeah, man, living my best life still. Enjoying life as best as I can, as best as I will. No complaints here. Unlike everyone just crying over fucking mayonnaise, it seems like, or it just any little thing in their lives that does not need to be complained about, they will complain about. So I don't know, man. Whatever will you do? Football season's back. None of that. So you'll probably actually be hearing sports on this podcast, which I'll continue to do later in the I finally found where the mic is for the phone. No shit, it's at the bottom. But anyway, yeah, I finally You're only 58 podcasts in, but yeah, you'll finally be hearing football, because the past couple of weeks it's just been preseason shit, and we really don't care about preseason like that. I watch the highlights here and there, but no one gives a fuck really about it. Just got done with the Bears Packers game. Boring as fuck. Nothing offensively. So if you like offense, sorry about your luck. Good defensive game though. Both teams, great defense. We already know the Bears, but the Packers. It's been a running joke for years about the Packers defense. I think they finally got one that's at least going to be decent. I don't know how long they're going to keep the old no touchdowns in the year, but yeah, they did pretty good there. So yeah, that's that. There'll be other games on, obviously, in the weekends to come. College football's here, geeked. Yeah, I don't know, man. Work is work. We're moving into the winter edition of seasonal. So we already got heaters up, and like I said, Halloween shit. We got snow blowers out. Yeah, it's my favorite time of the year, because especially now that I don't have to do any of these resets and shit, because like the first two or three, one or two, I'll say, like fall winters, I worked there. We had to move the steel ourselves in the aisles and rechange the bays and put all this product on the bays and the shelves. It's like, and we were literally the only department doing it ourselves, instead of the MTS people, who are the morning people who do all the merchandising and product shit, shelving shit that I've told you guys about before. So in the winter months, I literally do absolutely nothing, and I don't even have to try to do nothing like I usually do any other time of the year. I literally have nothing to do, so I don't do shit. I just walk around like it is. If they're around, which they're usually not in the wintertime. It's usually just fucking the weirdos and the middle-aged white folk and whatnot. You got the occasional MILF that'll look at plants, but yeah, nothing of real note. But, you know, it is what it is, man. It be what it be. So yeah, hopefully I'll be having more time off and less stress there at work. Which the stress is just I don't know what the word is. The opposite of permanent. It's just in that instance when I'm working. You know what is permanent? If you're poor, broke, struggling, and hungry. But, you know, it won't be if you get some good, tasty, delicious, scrumptious American ramen. Now, folks, American comes in many, many delicious flavors. In fact, I'm cooking some right now as we fucking speak. My favorite is good old traditional chicken, but guys, we got chicken, picante, beef, shrimp, chicken, honey roasted chicken, sauteed chicken. We got 80 fucking flavors of chicken. It's great. The same for the beef, oriental shrimp, all that sauce, all that jazz, American ramen. When you're broke as fuck. So yeah, well, no segues in this podcast. Not even pausing the podcast to do that shit as I used to do before. But yeah, so that's been my life. I feel like I'm trying to break records every time I do this podcast. How short can I make each podcast? Because no one listens to this shit anyway. I'm just randomly talking into my phone to ultimately myself, and I don't even listen to my own shit. So what does that tell you? Yeah, and I make myself do these too, as if this has any importance on life or anything. But I just like talking shit, and yeah, so that's that. Everything's the ego thing, people, nowadays. So yeah, football, hopefully less working. Wrestling's always wrestling. Wrestling's always on. Rap. What have I been listening to recently? That new Rhapsody album, fire. Nothing else that's come out recently. You know, I'll do a year in review, top 15 top 10. I always make a top 10 list, so just check my Instagram, King Kaleb the Goat. That's a D-A goat, King Kaleb, the Goat. Anyway, for that, because I don't know if I want to do a full music podcast right now. At this point in my podcast career, I've only been doing this on and off for 3 fucking years. Still only have like 16 subscribers, because who am I? I'm some random fucking 22-year-old kid that still lives with his parents, working a part-time job. So who the fuck is going to listen to me? I know. Why would anyone listen to me? I know. People, I know. I get it. I don't care if anyone listens, all right? I don't even care if myself listens. I'm still going to talk that shit. Why am I ranting to no one? I don't know, people. I'm wasting fucking time here, my guy. I have no stories on dumbass customers, because I really haven't had any, fortunately. Or at least none of note. It's just a typical white privilege. They don't get their instant help. So God forbid we have other shit to do, or we're understaffed, which is a big thing in retail. I'm pretty sure it happens in other jobs, but for us, it will legit be 6 motherfuckers working in a store that has 8, 9, 10 departments. Like, what are we doing here? Back up to the back up here, back up there. It's, I get the frustrations, but at the same time, bitch, no one is working here. So you can't blame us when we don't know about a fucking light bulb, because we've never once worked in electrical. So yeah, people are fucking retarded. I tell ya. I digress. Kaleb's what to watch. Haven't been watching shit. Guys, I don't do anything. I watch the same shit all the time. I'm just on YouTube watching fucking nonsense. That Dave Chappelle stand-up was great. I know a lot of people, a lot of liberals and the sensitive people hated it, but that's comedy, folks. I don't, just because he's making fun of whatever insert group you're in. Everyone needs to be in a group, by the way. I think that's hilarious. I'll probably break that down in another video. There's so many subgroups and groups of this group. We're all people, motherfuckers. Who gives a shit? I don't care if you have a extended toenail or whatever the fuck you are. If you're quad sexual, whatever the fuck. No one cares. We don't care. I thought that's what we wanted. Equality and all that jazz, all that stuff. No one cares anymore. But that's not enough for these people. They need the attention. They either need the attention. You're supposed to love them, suck their dick, or whatever they have, or whatever they claim they have, or they identify as having. Or they're the police now, and if you don't like them and love them and suck their dick, and then you're a racist and a bigot, and you're being canceled. That's the lamest shit. I was just gonna say that's the gayest shit ever, but I would have got canceled for that too. But it's the lamest, weirdest shit I've ever fucking heard of and thought of. Canceling. First of all, that you're lame. And then secondly, who are you, random person that works at Tim Hortons, going to cancel and try to degrade this person and not have ruin their livelihoods and shit just because they said fat bitches are fat bitches? It's just, I don't comprehend these people. I hate them all. And yeah. So last week was homeless people need abolished. This week, people need abolished. Get them all out of here. Fuck all of us. I'll take the fall for us once again as well. I feel like I said that in a couple of podcasts before listening back. See, I do listen to myself. I'm a conceited asshole lying to you people saying I don't listen to my shit. I usually don't listen to it all the way through. I hear the quality and how it sounds and whatnot, then I'm on my way. So speaking of on my way, folks, that is it for the King Kaleb podcast. The past couple have been like 14 minutes, so that might be the target. Especially because with my phone, for some reason, if it's over a big amount, it won't let me mail it to myself for some reason, because it'll say the item is too big to download. I don't know, fucking 2019 or 2019, but we still can't mail ourselves 20-minute voice memos. I don't know, people. We're fucking up as a society. Anyway, this has been your boy King Kaleb here. As always, like, subscribe, share, tweet, Farmers Only Black People Meet, all that jazz, all that sauce. these We Are 18 commercials we need to talk about later on in life. Anyway, it's been your boy King Kaleb here. Jesus Christ. Signing the fuck out.